Welcome back to the Listing Queens podcast. Now, we're in the middle of our series on trust and reintroduction of me so that you know who it is that you are listening to, because I want you to know that I've been where you are. And I came out the other side having this amazing team, this amazing life, having a powerful brand that had a line of people who wanted me and my team to list their homes. So I want you to know that in today's episode, you can get limitless listings starting right now. The one habit of the top 1% of women realtors that you need to know is what we're breaking down today. So what if I told you that there was one thing that you could do that would bring you incredible confidence and make you way more money than you're making now, and bring people to reach out to you rather than you looking around wondering where your next deal is coming from? And in addition to that, have people that come to you actually respecting you off the charts. This one thing will separate you from the sea of realtors in your market. And this one thing is so wrongly overlooked by brokers and realtors alike. Yet, it's the very thing that makes an exponential, incredible impact and sets you apart as a thought leader and residential real estate authority in your market. Who wants that? You do. I'm sure of that. In this episode, I share what that is, why it matters, and the simple system you can easily implement every freaking day. In this Listing Queens podcast, I want you to know that I believe with everything that I am that you being a lister of homes, focusing on being a listing queen, is the best business model for you to live the life you want to live. And my question for you today is, what do you think is the biggest resistance that I hear from women realtors about listings? What do you think, in other words, holds them back from getting lots of listings? Ready? A lot of I don't knows. And their I don't knows are including, like, I don't know pricing. I don't really know how to market a listing. I don't know anything about staging. I don't know anything about what gets them the biggest bang for their buck. I don't really know negotiation well enough. And the old, I don't have enough experience with listings. And anyway, I love my buyers. And my response to you is, great. Love them all. Love your buyers. Love your sellers. And you don't have to make a choice. Because as a business owner, you can figure out how to love the buyers while becoming a listing queen, listing multiple homes each and every month. And you can do that by having a team and several other ways. But are you ready to learn that one thing that when you know this, your I don't knows get solved and you feel so confident in pricing your listings, they go under contract in 2 weeks or less, always in any market. Secondly, your marketing is strong and focused on grabbing the attention of the qualified, motivated buyers looking in that price range. And three, you negotiate like a boss with this one thing I'm going to teach you. You ready? It's mastering your MLS data. Mastering your market data. It's digging into the MLS. Now, before I lose you, hear me out. Confidence is your unique brand. It's your energy that attracts people to you or repels. And there is nothing more important than you knowing your MLS data when you want to become a listing queen. Data creates demand for you because you present as an authority, knowing the data. You know the average days on market for different neighborhoods. You know the sold to list price percentages in certain neighborhoods, in counties, whatever. You know the average sales prices. You know how the average sales prices have increased, year over year, or if they've gone flat or what's going on there. So much amazingly helpful info is available at your fingertips in the MLS. And sadly, less than 10% of my clients, when they join my coaching, have ever done or heard of what I'm about to share with you. And it is so simple. Okay. So I told you what it is, what the top 1% of realtors know. Okay. And that is master the MLS data, know the data. I told you why, because it's going to fortify your confidence to such a degree that you will have the confidence that you will be able to know how to market homes because you'll be looking at pictures. You will know how to negotiate strong. Okay. So here's what it looks like. Here's the simple system. Before you start your workday, so if you work 5 days a week, before you start, whatever, or 7 or 3 or however many days you work, you get in the habit of looking at your MLS in this way. Number one, you determine what your market is. And here's what that means. Like I'm in Richmond area, but my MLS is huge. It goes like, I don't know, 3 hours away in either any direction. That wouldn't serve me because it's not sustainable for me to really keep track of all of that. But what I mean by decide on your market as step one is decide on a couple of zip codes as your market, the one that you're going to become expert in, right? Or a county, okay? Or an area of town. You just decide what your market is. And you can start small to begin with, okay? So that's step one. Step two is now that you know what you're going to become an expert in, you are going to log into your MLS every morning and look for 3 things within that market. You're going to look for the brand new listed homes in that market, right? In the market that you identify, whether it's a list of zip codes or a county or two, you're going to go into the MLS, you're going to search what has newly come on or coming soon. That's one category. Newly come on, newly active or coming soon. And as you look at these homes, you're going to look at the pictures. How are they presenting? You're going to look at the list price. You're going to look at the neighborhood name. This is how you really get good at knowing where neighborhoods are and how homes turn over in these neighborhoods, right? You're going to look at age of home. You're going to look at style of home. You're going to look at the number of bedrooms and baths, and you're going to look at the description. How did the listing agent describe the home? And again, you're going to look at pictures. And you're going to keep record of this in writing because as you do, you're going to be noticing patterns. You're going to be noticing, ooh, I bet this is overpriced. And you're going to be able to watch it because the second thing that you're going to look for is what recently went under contract. So if you are doing this 5 days a week, let's just say Monday through Friday. So if you just looked at this data yesterday morning, then tomorrow morning, you're going to look again at the new and coming soon, and then you're going to look at the under contracts. Okay. And so you're going to be looking at the under contracts and you're going to be looking at the same data points. You're going to be looking at the pictures. You're going to be looking at the list price. You're going to be looking at the age. You're going to be looking at the neighborhood. You're going to be looking at the description. Okay. And the number of beds and baths, and if it has a garage or a basement, all of these, idiosyncrasies, these facets of the homes. And you're going to look at how long it took to get under contract. And ladies, what you're going to discover is, ooh, you're going to say the homes that go under contract quicker are the homes that are priced a certain way. And homes that go under contract quicker, their pictures are beautiful, perhaps. Okay. But you're going to start seeing patterns. And then when you see a homes that went under contract since yesterday that have long days on market, like, oh my gosh, this has been on the market for over 100 days, over 60 days, you're going to see that the pictures were kind of not so great. And or you're going to see, they took about 3 price reductions, 2 or 3 price reductions. Ladies, you're going to notice these things because in under contract, when you see the days on market, you're going to also look at listing history to see, have they taken price reductions? And then the third thing that you're going to look for are the recent solds, recent solds. So now you're going to be able to see, oh, this is the actual price it's sold for. And again, as you do this within 30 days, ladies, you're going within like a month, because you're not going to look at it 7 days a week unless you want to. But whenever you designate a work day, this is your new habit that the top 1% of women realtors are doing when they work. Because as you see the new and coming soon, look at them, look at those factors. As you notice the homes that go under contract and how long they were on the market before they went under contract, and then you look at the solds, those solds become the new comp. Those solds become really important data as you go on listing appointments, okay? And so that is your simple system. And if you want the spreadsheet that I put together that helps you collect this data and use it month over month, year over year, so that you know, oh, this in this market, in this neighborhood, in this zip code, in this area of town, this is in this price range, this is how the house needs to present to go under contract most quickly. And in this neighborhood, this is how the house has to present. Because, ladies, when you are a listing queen, what is most important is that you really understand who the qualified, motivated buyers are. And you price and position and present that home as that qualified, motivated buyer pool wants to see it. And that is as easy as it is. That is the one habit that top 1% realtors know and execute. And now you know it. And again, if you want my spreadsheet where you can collect this data so that you can put it to good use and step into your authority in your market, all you have to do is reach out to me here, leave me a comment here, or go ahead and message me on Instagram at the Listing Queens, or find me on Facebook, Jan Copeland. Okay, I am your listing coach. And don't forget to sign up for February 17th's Trust Framework 2-hour highly impactful training session so that you can understand how to be able to speak with deep conviction and confidence in your tone, in your tone, in your tone, in your language, your body language, so that you can have a line of clients who, when they're ready to move, you're their girl. You're their listing queen. You are their listing agent. As always, I love to hear feedback from you. So leave me some feedback, give me some love, and I will see you on the next episode and hopefully inside the Trust Framework training that's happening February 17th. I'll talk to you soon.